Hey Brian, first trip to Buchholz. You see anything interesting today? All right, y'all, we're back with another top 5 most outrageous trees at Buchholz. And if you're talking about outrageous trees at Buchholz, you're talking about some of the most outrageous trees in the world. We're standing beside one of the world's biggest Buchholz. Rolling in here with my Oklahoma Brian Rule. His first trip out here to the Buchholz farm. Brian, what are you thinking about this place, man?
I mean, you talk about outrageous. I mean, we're talking about trying to pick 5 outrageous plants for today. I mean, there's a million of them here. It's insane, man. Everywhere, every corner I go around, there's some outrageous plant there. Some of the biggest specimens I've ever seen in my life.
And these are just ones that we've decided to allow to talk about yet.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of these, like we were talking about today, are some of the biggest on record. You know, I mean, this macawa here is just gigantic. I mean, to imagine this in a garden setting and then actually see it, it's just, I mean, it's out of this world, completely outrageous.
This is one of the biggest macawas I know of. Talon planted this tree here over 48 years ago.
Man.
And I don't think it was a little tree when he planted it. So we've got a beefy sized macawa, likely, 50 plus years in the making here beside us. Kind of outrageous. But guys, we're here to shock and awe you today. We've got that most outrageous top 5. Got an honorable mention in there. I think you guys are going to enjoy this video. These items will eventually make it to MrMaple.com for sure. That's where you'll see them first. They'll be coming retail to you in the 10 at 10s. So make sure to be signed up for our weekly emails. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we had 20 new trees at 10 a.m. Eastern. The plants you see here today, that's where you're going to see them first from MrMaple.com.
And make sure you subscribe to the Mr. Maple Show, because we're traveling around doing all kinds of crazy videos on some of the most dramatic scenes you've ever seen in your life. We're at Buchholz Farm today. And if you subscribe to the show, you'll be notified every time we put one of these videos out.
So let's get into the most outrageous maple trees. All right, guys, we got an honorable mention before we get into it here. This is an honorable mention on the most outrageous. We just liked it, so we wanted to talk about it. Talked about it in the podcast, didn't have any good photos of it. We're making sure to get some today. What do we got, Brian?
Man, we got Acer Palmatum Troll's Foot.
This thing's funky. It's weird. This was an introduction by Brian Upchurch at Highland Creek Nursery. We purchased all the inventory and greenhouses stuff from Highland Creek back in 2013. So we've had this tree quite a while. Finally started getting it more in production. I had somebody ask me on a short, how's it different than Cloud of Dragons? This one's gonna look more like a crazy foot. It gets this very elongated. It has a similar mutation to it. So it has that big dark green and the light green going on in there. This one gets stringier though. It gets more elongated on the foliage. And the middle almost looks like a foot. Like you kind of get that footprint to it. Really a funky tree, cool variegated plant, much slower growing too. This one, even in 10 years, it'll be more like 4 to 5 feet tall, denser, fuller, just funky as heck though.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, just looking at it, man, it's so wild. Every leaf is different. That's what I like about it. Like, if you just look throughout the whole plant, each leaf is slightly different in the way the mutation on that variegation kind of happens on there. What kind of fall colors can you expect?
I've had reds and yellows. I've had some oranges at times, mostly bolder red. It almost gets to a point, to talk about it some more, it almost gets to a point where it looks almost more sessilifolium at times, where it's like that foot looks even more, like especially that middle node will kind of shoot out there and give it a long toe to the foot. It's a weird one. I've had great fall color. Again, a collector plant. It's another one like Purple Curl.
Right.
I think if this is your first tree, you're gonna be like, what's wrong with this? Yeah. Somebody hit my tree with some mutating weed killer here, something crazy going on. But for the maple collector, it's so funky, man. I love the weirdos, and had to get Troll's Foot on here as an honorable mention for the top 5 most outrageous. It's pretty outrageous here today at Buchholz.
Pretty outrageous. All right, man, we're starting it out here with number 5 on the most outrageous plants here at Buchholz Nursery. What do we got, Matt?
This is an outrageous one. It's all the way in from Japan. We've got Acer Palmatum Shirayuki no Mai. Now, we've talked about this one on a podcast before. Don't think it's really been on camera besides a short. Guys, this is one from Tsukasa Maple Nursery in Japan. Yanata Tanaka selected this one. It's crazy. It has white bark to it, white foliage, little green speckles, goes to a red and pink in the fall. One of the most heavily variegated plants I've ever seen. You have to graft the new growth on this one right away when you cut it, because the growth is literally white and it will wilt like a banana if you leave it out. It's crazy. Pretty cool tree. We have been in production here. Definitely going to be more of a shade plant. One of those over-the-top variegated plants, though, that is just so next level. This one's bark is as white as Bihu is yellow, though.
This thing looks wild, man. I'm sitting here looking, and you can even see like some green striping in with that white in the bark. So it gives you kind of the opposite effect of like what you know for like a candy striping on some of those variegated types with the green and white. That's pretty wild, man. I mean, This thing is amazing. This variegation on this is very prominent all throughout. Like you said, the stemming is even wider than just the older bark. It's wild.
Now the durability on this one's actually surprised me. I've had one of these out in the ground in zone 6B in North Carolina for about 5 years now. Still doing good, looks great, absolutely outstanding plant. I do have it in a high oak canopy, so it's got a lot of protection. I don't think you're gonna wanna put this one out in the full sun. I mean, shocking bark though. The bark is amazing on this one. The variegation is over the top to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to variegated plants, I mean, this thing is like next level. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it.
Yunata Tanaka comes up with some amazing plants. You know him from Sukasa Dwarf, Sukasa Maple, Sukasa Silhouette. Guys, here we've got Shirayuki no Mai. It's one of the most outrageous plants I'm seeing here this spring at Buchholz Nursery.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, coming in here at number 4 on our most outrageous trees at Buchholz. Guys, we got Acer Palmatum Mini Lace. Now, this is a cool new one by Talon Buchholz. He introduced this, named it himself a couple years ago. Hadn't really hit the trade a lot. We do have it in production. We'll be coming to MrMaple first. This is a lace leaf, kind of like Sweet Lorraine, more of a lighter green color. Gets that blushing of red over at this time of the year in the early spring. This one is also reticulated, so it's in that ghost-like variegation. Pretty cool to have lace leaves that have that reticulation to them. Small grouping of those. There's not a lot. You know, Felis, Filigree, something like Earthfire might kind of count to that category, although it's not a lace leaf. This one is really cool though. It's weeping, it's small, small leaves to it. It's kind of what has that name Mini Lace. Shares some similarities with Filigree, but tiny little foliage. Each little leaf gets a little twist to it. Great orangey yellow fall color. I've had oranges, reds, and yellows this one in the fall. Gonna be a small, slow grower. We expect this one, you know, to be something that's more like, you know, 3 to 4 feet tall, 5 foot wide, low spreading habit, tiny foliage. I think it's gonna be one of the quintessential trees for that container garden because that miniature foliage to it. Absolutely love this one. Mini Lace, one of our most outrageous trees here at the Buchholz farm. All right, y'all, number 3 in the place to be. What do we got here, Brian? A little cutting edge stuff going on.
Dude, this thing is absolutely epic, man. We got Acer Palmatum Lion's Cub.
Friend of mine found this as a witch's broom on Shishigashira. Calling it Lion's Cub, pretty fun. It's a tight, internoded, dense Shishigashira form. Pretty cool. I mean, very rare. We're just getting this started, so it's maybe a year or two out before we really get these available. These will actually go on to stock plants. We've got several of them this size to graft from. So funky, so compact, so dense, yet to be determined the overall shape and size of this. Now the broom itself, more of a globe shape, so interesting. Maybe, you know, maybe something in between Sir Happy and Shishigashira for growth rate, a little more durable, still really small. That's what we're hoping for. Experimental tree here very early on, Lion Cub, guys. It's gonna be the tiny little witch's broom found on Shishigashira. Still that great fall color you think of with Shishigashira. Pretty funky, pretty next level. I mean, I think this is gonna be, you know, even without knowing the eventual sizes of this, I think it's gonna be very optimal for that container garden.
Yeah, this thing is really cool, man. And I love when you get a good name with a good plant, right? I mean, the time will tell as far as, you know, when this thing gets out there and growing, but Lion Cub, and you got the Shishigashira is known for the lion's head.
Right.
You know, all the lineage behind that, you know, you got the Majishi,
right.
Ojishi, all of that, and now you have a broom on Shishigashira. This thing is excellent.
This gets me hyped. I want to get my Rafiki on. I'm gonna sing the Circle of Life and stand over Pride Rock with the Lion Cub. Guys, this one gets me hyped. I love new things. We love outrageous plants. This one kind of caught my eye to getting that outrageous video. I think it's next level. I think it's interesting. You'll see it again coming to MrMaple. One of the first times you'll ever see that one listed. We will bring it there first. Really next level. Acer Palmatum Lion's Cub, the Shishigashira broom. They're real. They do exist. All right, y'all, we're all the way up at number 2, and I've got the red Jaguar. This thing is outrageous. It's funky. It brings it. If you notice, we like variegated plants. This one has almost like lightning through the foliage on it. I love it. It's a deep red maple with this crazy style variegation. I'm gonna play some Metallica Ride the Lightning when I see this style variegation. It is nuts. This was found by my friend Jason Stevens. We were one of the first people to ever get this one. So we started grafting this from Jason. I posted a picture of it online. I said, Jason, I think we need something. I've got a code name of Jason's variegated on this. I need something cooler. And he said, well, guys, you come up with whatever you want. So I put up a post on Instagram, and our friend Grancho said, how about the Japanese name for red Jaguar? I was like, I like that, but I'll never say that right. I'm just gonna go with red Jaguar. So red Jaguar stuck for this one. Absolutely love it. It is crazy. You can get some pink reds in this, especially as it leaves out. Sometimes this tree will leaf out all one color and then that lightning just shoots out of the tree. It is a next level style variegation. This will be coming to MrMaple in affordable prices, in numbers. We've been really beefing this one up. Absolutely love it. It's weird, it's funky. I'm honored to be included in the naming on this one. And we were the first place to ever offer this one mail order. It will come back again to MrMaple. It's been a little bit of a while, but it's so next level. We're in here with red Jaguar, guys, and it doesn't get much more crazy than that. I love the color on this one. All right, y'all, we are all the way up to number 1 on our most shocking trees at Buchholz. Guys, we are bringing you Acer Palmatum Lily L. This is another one named by Talon Buchholz here at the farm. This thing is crazy looking. You get some crazy, almost like sportage going on it continuously too. Shares some similarities with Peve multicolor, but it's like you turned it up to 1,000. I think this absolutely blows away every Peve multicolor we have on the property. A lot more pink, a lot more of almost like this reverse sport too, where you get the green eye with the pink on the outside. So there's this weird mutation that kind of goes on the foliage. It is unique, it's different. Even last week when I was out here, this thing was more bright pink. Right now, going to more of this creamy pink stage. It's a colorful tree. I can't wait to see what future generations of seed can come off this. We got some seeds going on this. This was a tree Talon Buchholz named for a friend of his. A very unique plant.
Yeah, this is absolutely outrageous, right? I mean, we're going around here trying to find the most outrageous plants at Buchholz, and this thing is next level, man. I mean, it kind of gives you that kind of Ukigumo vibe too, like that bright white color. But like you said, those pinks on top of that, man, this thing really, really shocked me when I walked up to it. I could not believe this thing in this much variegation on it. It's just so consistent throughout from bottom to top. I mean, just really showy. I
don't even know what color to tell you, what style variegation this is. Some of it's reticulated, some of it's foo, some of it's sand dusting.
Yeah.
Like, it's got everything kind of going on all at once. The new growth, like I said, has that green eye with pink borders. So like, that's even crazier. The older growth tends to look more reticulated. This thing is crazy, it's flashy. It's definitely gonna need some late day shade. We haven't tried a lot of these. This is the first one here. We are grafting this one. You will see this one first on MrMaple.com. Absolutely next level colorful plant. This one really takes it up to another level, dials that all the way up. It's just intense, it's gaudy, it's flashy. It's everything I love about next level Japanese maples. It's certainly shocking and outrageous. This one caught my eye. I've been watching it for many years here. You know, first mentioned in Talon's blog, so we kind of talked about it there a little bit. It's really next level and new though, and we have had this one in production, so it is on the way. A lot of what we have is going to be folded back into production for the next year probably, but sign up to be notified when Lily L's available. I think people are going to love this one. I'm imagining a lot of shade just because of all the white on this one in variegation, but man, the colors are outrageous.
Yeah, this thing is insane, man. I think, you know, when it comes to variegated plants, I know some people they're in on it or they're not, but I think this right here could convince anybody that variegated plants are absolutely amazing and have a spot in every garden. I mean, if you put this out in your garden, you blow some minds out there. And I mean, I'm already sitting here going, man, I want to get some photographs of this thing. I can't wait till this becomes available. I think people are going to go nuts for it. I mean, variegated plants with Japanese maples especially is like next level stuff.
I have met some people from Europe who actually hate variegated plants. Yeah. And if you hate variegated plants, this one may kill you.
Yeah.
Like, this one may be just too much. Like, if you hate the most ostentatious, crazy, over-the-top color, this one may be it for you. Anyway, thanks for jumping in here today, guys. We appreciate you subscribing to the MrMaple Show. We're always trying to bring you new and interesting plants. We've done one every spring visit out here at Buchholz Nursery. The most outrageous trees, the top 5 most outrageous trees at Buchholz Nursery. Lily L topping the list this year.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us. This is always fun to get out here and discover and kind of share these exciting new plants. And you know, from Buchholz Farm, you got some of the most crazy introductions ever. And to think that we can keep topping that with something else more outrageous than the last is pretty wild.
I'm known to be a little outrageous myself. Sometimes I'll just run out here and go, maple trees! All right, guys, make sure to like and subscribe and share this channel. Take care.
God bless.
Have yourself a great day.